You know, there's so many stories about how Native Americans became in the North and Southern Hemisphere, and there's so many stories about the discoverers of America. Was it the Italians, the Spanish, the who knows who? But actually, they came over here, and the Native Americans were already here. And of course, most of the history books will say that Native people came over the Alaskan area and the Bering Straits when the Ice Age was here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. There's a great book, Native American Almanac, and in here it has a story in here. I apologize to my English teacher, and she always told me not to beat up the books like I do, but I still continue to do that. Oh, here it is. The Pacific Coast. Now, Leakey was a very, very famous archaeologist. He, I believe, discovered the cross between humans and apes in Africa. I forget the name of that. It's too much information. I can't remember it all. But anyway, they found an area out here in what's called San Bernardino and what they call the Calico Gateway. In this particular area, they found shards of a village that was there. And in examinations, what they said was it was at least, oh, look at that, 50,000 years old. Yatta hey, 50,000 years old. And then they went through and other archaeologists came along, and some people said that it was 80,000 years old. Now, 80,000 years ago, let's think about that. 80,000 years ago, all that period of time, there were several ice ages that covered Europe at that particular time. Meanwhile, there were people that were living in villages here and surviving very well, thank you. So to say that people were not here at that particular time, we don't know. And one of the curious things is that a lot of things, like for instance, sweet potatoes, ended up in the Pacific Islanders. And they say, oh, the Pacific Islanders came to South America, got the sweet potatoes, and went back to the Pacific Islands. Well, there was a fellow a long time ago, Thor Heyerdahl, his name was, and he had a raft called Kon-Tiki, and he sailed out and floated more than anything else all the way to the Pacific Islands and landed in the Pacific Islands on essentially a balsa raft. So for people to definitively say that Native Americans were interlopers here, well, 80,000 years is a long time to be here. And we appreciate people creating more knowledge as time passes. Thank you.